Oh, yeah. So I mentioned the other day that I haven't really done one of these where I'm out doing my morning commute. I'm not going to do the whole thing, and I'm leaving a little early. It's right at 7:30. It doesn't take me a half hour to get to work. It takes me about 8 minutes on a bike. Turn that off. Did you ever see one that old? Oh man. That and the garage door opener need to be replaced. They're old and busted. The sprinkler timer does not keep time anymore. So, yeah, keys are all set. Everything's good to go on that. Yeah, what is this? Day 25. Day 25. Cue the intro and I'll catch up with you out on the road. So yeah, hopefully you don't mind a little detour from my normal route. I thought I would stop by, drive through here. This is heavy school traffic in this area usually. Oh, the crane. You can't see it because it's too small, but there's a crane out there in the middle of that little lake. Anyway, we'll go by this school over here. This is one of the private schools. They are closed, as well as all the others. People walking their dogs out in the park. This isn't where my kids go to school. It's just a school that's somewhat close to the house here. And you can see there's no activity, but there's no traffic either. No traffic. It's usually very heavy traffic this time of day. Another church, obviously on a Tuesday morning at 7:30. Well, 7:35, 7:40, whatever time it is. Obviously that's not going to be too busy. And I'm pretty sure this is not going to trip for me. So here in a second, I'm just gonna go anyway. Oh, there's a lot of traffic coming. Get up here on this loop so it can sense me. Okay. Miles on this tank. I'll have to get gas on the way home. So yeah, very light traffic. This is Mohawk. Usually I'm turning left from that direction and going down there. But you can see there's almost no traffic. Almost no traffic. Blow through the parking lot here just to kind of see some activity or lack thereof. That, and I just don't want to sit here at a stoplight. Of course, we had to get behind the gardener. Good Lord. That's just timing. Yeah, it's not really that I feel I need to go through the parking lot. I just don't want to stop moving, and this is a good way to do that. So yeah, little to no business. The McDonald's there, getting all the business. Jack in the Box getting a little. Let's not stop. There's nobody here. Vaughn's obviously not getting a whole lot of business this early in the morning. Oh, I need to go to the bank. I need to go to the bank and get the kids some cash. They don't get an allowance. What they have is they have a set of chores that they have to do, and I pay them for them. I mean, they have chores that they're supposed to be doing anyway that they don't get paid for. That's just part of the deal, and they're kind of hit or miss on that. Got to work with them on that. But they also, each of them have a job that they do get paid for. So I do need to go get their money. Yeah, I normally don't go this route to work. Thing is got a little extra time. Oh, turn that turn signal on. I've got a little extra time this morning. I don't like showing up early. My experience has been, and you tell me if you think it should be something else, but if you show up, 15, 20 minutes early to work, your employer usually out there pressing you into working early, and it's like, no, I clock in on the hour. You get what you pay for. You don't get more. And I am not going to come in here and work 10 minutes for free every morning any more than you're going to let me clock in and stand around for 10 minutes. I wouldn't do that to you. I don't expect you to do it to me, and I'm not going along with that. Well, that's a cop. Very cool Harleys that they're riding now. Very quiet. All the same, just assume not interact with them in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, I don't know why I woke up at like 3:50 something this morning, and I just couldn't go back to sleep. And then I laid there for probably a half hour, I think. I don't know how long I laid there. And then I picked my phone up and started looking at it, and started chatting with Paul. Paul, shout out. Day 25, shout out. Oh, man. Almost no traffic. Almost no traffic. This is still, I'm going to say, oh, man, I'm not waiting. I don't want to sit there. I hate it when people run red lights, and I just did that. That's terrible. I can tell there wasn't a cop behind me, though, because I'd be getting pulled over right now. Excuse me. Yeah. Traffic is probably at, I don't know, 20% of normal, maybe a little less. Why is the highway patrol on the clock on surface streets and then going into a neighborhood? I can tell you why. He's dropping by the house to get a cup of coffee and hang out for a minute, or drop a deuce, or whatever he's going to do, but he's not working. Which I'm not going to complain about entirely, because I'm not going to complain about entirely because he ain't bothering me, so do whatever you want to do, dude. Get paid for it. They get paid an exorbitant amount of money to do what they do. People, you get paid. Yeah, well, try making less than that and working harder, because, we don't all get to ride our motorcycle to our house and hang out for half the morning. I'm going to go. Tell me how hard you work. Oh, for goodness sake. I got 15 minutes. It's plenty of time. Ugh. This is a little closer to normal in this area. Like I say, I think. I don't normally come this way. I have come this way, though. Usually this time of day, there's a load of traffic here. My normal commute's still way down. Oh, that's a cement truck. He's going to take forever. Those things weigh like 20 billion pounds. That's all right. I'm not in a hurry. That's Lake Truxton you were looking at there. It's not really a lake. It's like water storage for the for the water district, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, very, very light traffic. If you live in this area and you're watching this, you feel like commenting, throw a comment out. It's about 7:45, about 10 till 8. On a Tuesday. Is this normal for you guys out in this area? It's a very light traffic. I've never been out here like where it was this light. That road there used to stop at the railroad tracks, and they put this in years later, but back when I was driving security patrol for Pinkerton, I drove across that all the time. Whoa, that's a big pothole. I'm glad I looked at time. Stop looking around, John. Look at the road. That thing's huge. That would have dented a rim or something. Isn't that something? Something else. You might recognize this shopping center. And as usual, Home Depot's got tons of cars out front. So does Lowe's here, which is kind of weird this early in the morning. Man, if I was off and I was going to go shopping for that kind of junk, I'd do it in about 2 hours, not right now. No way in heck you'd catch me awake at this time of day, except I seem to wake up now at like 4 and 5 a.m. and I don't want to. I'll tell you, it's miserable. It's going to make for a long day, man. I'm already tired. I just would rather go home and go back to bed. Yeah, almost no traffic. There's cars. The damn grocery stores. There's a line out there. There's just enough cars to fill a grocery store parking lot. Oh man. We got probably 8 more minutes. Let's go around the long way here. We'll look at this other parking lot and then we'll call day 25 a wrap. Buffalo Wild Wings. Throwing a bunch of dust up. Come on, man, work. Yeah, I got a little more than 10 more minutes. Like I say, I don't want to get there early, and I start, well, you know, talking to you about your work day. I don't want to hear it. This is my time. I don't want to hear about the work day. I know you've been there for 50 minutes, but I just don't care. This grocery store's got cars there too. This early in the morning. This early in the morning. I doubt there's a line though. I kind of made that comment about a line at the other one. I didn't see a line. I did not see a line. I was kind of assuming. Oh, good timing. Oh, he's putting his card up. Yeah, no line. You just walk right in. That's kind of cool. No No soliciting or loitering on this pile. Ooh, she got her bog rolls. Good job, Mamacita. Grow now for summer. I'll have to tell Mama about this. They have seeds at the grocery store, which is good because we're getting ready to plant a garden. Pretty sure we're going to be doing that. I'm hoping this weekend the gardener comes around and you have a stop sign, shithead. You can ignore it when nobody else is around. Oh, I'm tired of people. Stop signs are a courtesy in a parking lot. They're not law, but again, that whole social contract thing. You take your turn, I'll take mine, and we don't take any more than we're supposed to, and we can all behave ourselves. I will probably edit this down to 10 minutes and then catch a little bit on the ride home just so you can kind of see that a little bit. And, it's nice to ride to work. It's nice to ride to work. It's better to ride to someplace that's not work. Nobody at the park, nobody at the school. I don't think there's a stop sign here. Nope, there's not. This is one of the local gun stores. Get a gun. I bought that Remington Space Marine shotgun from these guys. I don't think there's anybody behind me. There's not. Yeah, right in here. Yeah, right where that truck is. Get a gun. Yeah, baby. Today's Tuesday. So yeah, I am going to pick you up after work. I'm going to go for a short run out to the Harley dealership and see about getting that lens cap for the rear turn signal on the Softail. Yeah, that's a good idea. And I wanted to mention it. Well, there was something I wanted to mention this morning, and then there was something else I found out while I was at work. Look at how green everything is right now. Isn't that beautiful? With that giant refinery sitting over there. Yeah, there was something I found out this morning. My wife was telling me, and I haven't read the article myself yet, but she did, so I'm going to roll with it as news because she doesn't usually get this stuff wrong. Anyway, they are starting the antibodies testing to see who's had it. The COVID, the Kung Flus, giant potholes, giant potholes. Those are like bike wrecking potholes. So, yeah, they have started those tests, and more than 50% of the people they've tested so far have antibodies for the Kung Flu. And what that means is they've had it. So this thing's already, according to the testing, and we don't know what those numbers, we don't know if those tests are accurate is one of the problems. I'm going to kind of take a weird way to get there. I don't really want to go. And I'm telling you, we're more than halfway through where the traffic would normally be backed up. At the point when I said where I'm telling you, that's where. So this is no traffic going on. So yeah, if those tests are accurate and they are precise and they are correct, then all of the people they're testing, more than half of them are turning up not, they're turning up not negative, not positive, not negative. They're turning up positive. Let's just say it correctly. They're turning out positive for antibodies for the COVID-19. The novel coronavirus, this kung flu thing, the Chinese CCP virus, which means it's more widespread than we thought. It's even more of a no big deal. Now all you people who are going, it's nothing more than the flu, you can go, you see it's nothing more than the flu, and now you actually have information that's worth something besides you feel or you think. So there you go. That's just too cool. That means this thing's just about over, guys. And I think Trump, you gotta keep in mind the guy's a troll, you know? You gotta keep in mind that the guy is an absolute troll. Look what he did with the Fauci thing. He retweeted that. Supposedly he was gonna fire him. He's like, oh, I'm just saying that's what people are saying. And then he made the press bring it up. He made the press bring it up in the conference so he could tell them how stupid they are. That guy is just an utter troll. He pushes them around because they're just stupid animals. Like all Democrats, like all left wing, like all communists. It's seek the immediate satisfaction. Don't even look beyond it for the long-term goals, you know. Seek that immediate satisfaction. That's what they're doing. And they're animals. I'll eat this food now. I'll eat this food now. Why is it in this caged box thing? I don't know, but I'm hungry. And I'm going to eat this food now. Be immediate, you know. Next thing you know, you're in the trap. That's how communism works. So anyway, he trolled them into asking him about it so he could tell them they were stupid. But the thing is he's also kind of letting them run with it. It's not, in the end of the day, it's not going to be his fault. And he's going to say the same thing that I've been saying. With the information that we had, we did the best we could. And his numbers are up. And they're going to stay up. I really think that. The thing is, too, is, good grief, look at all these. Let me get off these handlebars so you can see this. Look at all these cars. How the hell does that happen? I just don't know. 2 of them are turning, though, so let's take advantage of that. Anyway, that was one good thing. That was one good thing I found out this morning before I went to work, and I forgot to talk about it this morning, is the testing for the antibodies is turning out that most people have already had the thing, which is great. That's awesome. So the second thing I learned this morning, I found out from neighbor Rob. When I got to the shop, he was already kicking it and getting it going. And by kicking it, I don't mean hanging out. I mean he was kickstarting things and making things happen and working on stuff. He had a wrench in his hand. Anyway, neighbor Rob says, you know, Sunday Trump sat down with OPEC and Russia, and they're going to lower their production numbers. So the price of oil is going to go back up right about the time we open the economy back up. Wow, it's a beautiful thing, guys. It's a beautiful thing. Thank goodness. And that stimulus check, one of the guys at the shop said he's already got his. Way cool. Way cool. We're supposed to get ours tomorrow, according to the message that Mama got. Bakersfield Truck Center. The guy that runs this, Ray, really good dude. If you need your truck service, it's a good place to get it serviced. Look at all those new trucks. Good people in there. They have a good reputation as far as I can tell. And I know dealing with them as they are one of our customers, they are faithful, upright, upstanding guys. They do what they say what they do, and they pay their bills. They're honest about it. Honest about it. As far as my dealings with them have always been. Good people. So anyway, yeah. Oil's gonna go back up. Oil is gonna go back up, and we're gonna go back to work, and it's not gonna be a mass slaughter of the innocents. I don't know. The Boomer Doomer is a bust. Way cool. Well, there you go. So here's the Harley dealership. I'm going to go see if I can get my parts, guys. Now I'm going to wrap this video up. I would probably use a lot less. I would probably use a lot less of my morning footage than I was going to, because I think this just took up some time. So, hope you guys are doing well. Take care. Bam, Harley Davidson. I'll catch you in the next one. Boop.